Syafrida Salsabilla, usually called Syafrida. Sometimes people like to call me. I'm from the M.H Thamrin University campus, major in nutrition, and I'm from the class of 2001. I'm here to share with you a story about when I was in high school, which was so much fun. This is an English public speaking assignment given by Mr. Endang Iryadi as an English lecturer. So, it won't take long. Let's get straight to my story in high school. In the beginning, I gathered to conduct new student admission training. We were all gathered in the middle of a valley one, filled but not to one. I saw all the student council members wearing that brown alma mater wool were standing in the field carrying loudspeaker. I followed the activity to completion, but there was one guy who caught my attention. He was wearing a black headband and wearing braces. He is humorous, that's why he got my attention. Day after hand patient, and finally the training was finished. But finish the training, we were all ordered to write letter for senior brother of OSIS member who have participated. When my friend asked who I was were to, at first I was confused, but when the man entered my class, I didn't wrote his name my letter. Enough to make laugh but make me regret. I'll tell you why I regret it at the end. After the training was over, we all started studying in class. At first, we were asked to choose which class group to choose. There are two options for my class, which is natural science and social sciences. Now they have ended up, but the next day we were tested to make sure it was a group class. The test result, I am in the natural science group. I'm very happy because the group is what my family. In that time, I was in the second grade of my high school and met 5 friends. I told them about all the incidents during training, and I also told them of I first liked the guy with the black headband. I'm not going to tell you his name because he is popular at school. When I was in the second grade of high school, I was chosen to be at an icon carnival. I agreed because I had also volunteered in the first grade of high school to be a model in an out-of-school gathering. I walked on the street, which was so crowded, with my junior and said I didn't look for him at first, but he got a job taking photos. So happy, but unfortunately my eyes are covered with a mask and only my lips are visible, so can't recognize me. But it's okay, if he knows I will feel embarrassed. The carnival event ended at noon. I immediately changed clothes, but when I was about to change clothes, I saw him sitting downstairs on the first floor. He was laughing with his friend. I passed on the second floor while looking at him, but my friend suddenly called me to go to the bathroom together. After changing clothes, we all went home, tan pants, and I moved the second semester. I tell you why I regret writing the letter at the end of the freshman training, because he had a girlfriend for a long time. But when I was in the second semester and I heard that he broke up with his girlfriend and then to my junior at school, it hurt. But what can I do if the choice is better than mine? Finally, I forgot about him until I was third grade and he had graduated. He had also entered the Indonesia Military Academy. When I was in the third grade of high school, my best friend of 5 was the final. 3 people have their group without me and the rest of my friends. It quite sad because during these 3 years together, it turns out that they have their own group. In the end, I gave into the situation, but now we still often share news through social media. Graduation finally arrived. I have to be accepted at the university of my desire for a long time. But my hopes were dashed by the fact that I failed all the available. In high school, I was in the category with perfect score in my class. Not the first or the top 5, but I was included in that category. I'm very sorry for wasting time studying. My hope, I was accepted, but my reality, I failed. I am very grateful to God because I believe God has a reason why I didn't get what I dream of. And yes, finally I enrolled at the University of Mh Thamrin. I am very happy to be accepted at the University of Mh Thamrin because it wasn't as bad as I thought. I have a friend who has a very high level of courage, and now I am enjoying my college years until I graduate. I have a dream to become a member of UNICEF. Hopefully, my wish this time will come true. Okay, that's my story when I was in high school until I went to college. Thank you for listening. Sorry if my pronunciation is a lot of mistakes because honestly I'm not good at English. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home.